I challenge you to go 14 days without scrolling any short form content. And by the way, I've helped tens of guys get onto this challenge, this protocol, and I haven't heard a single one of them say anything negative about it. Like, it really does transform your screen time. So what do I actually want you to focus on in these next 14 days? And yeah, you clicked on this video, you are a part of the challenge now. There's no backing out of it. You know that it's the right thing for you, if you look objectively on it. So what do I actually want you to focus on in these these next 14 days? So I want you to focus on not watching YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, Facebook Reels, Snapchat Spotlight, and whatever else you can scroll. I don't know, Reddit probably has something, Twitter, X probably has it. So you might ask, how do I actually do this? How do I actually cut it out? So there's two things that you need to do when you're cutting out short form content, like scrolling any short form content. You need to focus on these two things: substitution and leveraging friction. So I won't go that much into leveraging friction. It basically just means deleting the apps, putting on app blockers, making a commitment contract, or doing all of these things. I'll focus more on the substitution, which is the more easy part to follow, and it's kind of easier to understand. But you just know that you can also leverage friction and social judgment and everything like that, which basically also is part of friction. So why only 14 days? It will nudge your identity into the right way. It will, for example, bro, imagine I told you, I challenge you to go 10 years without short form content. I challenge you to never watch short form content again. You kind of know, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But 14 days, it's reasonable. It's kind of reasonable, right? And, oh, fuck, sorry, I don't edit these videos. It's kind of reasonable to think that you could go 14 days without short form content, and you know the consequences of it, you know how bad it is. You can't really focus on your business because of this short form content that you're consuming. So yeah, I could probably go 14 days without it, right? So the 14 days, it doesn't feel permanent. I've just found it to be the sweet spot. 7 days is too short. 28 days, a whole month, no, I don't really want to do that. But 14 days is very reasonable. It's difficult enough to the point where it isn't too difficult and it doesn't feel too permanent, right? So for the next 14 days, no short form content. And the way you do this is by doing the substitution thing. You go 14 days, you allow yourself to watch TV shows. You allow yourself to watch movies, and don't feel bad when you're doing it. You allow yourself to watch the Mr. Beast video. You allow yourself to play the Clash of Clans, Heyday, whatever you're playing. You allow yourself to do all of these things online which aren't watching short form content. The reason why we do that is because you've tried quitting everything at once. You couldn't do it. You fucked up. You started consuming short form content again. But by having this one focus of just not watching short form content, it really isn't that difficult. You can actually do it. It's not that difficult. So yeah, the 14 days. So okay, you might think, okay, what do I do after the 14 days? Then do I just go back to scrolling? That's where you make a conscious decision, because this is actually just the first step of the onion method, which is my method of turning people from the doom scroller into someone who kind of feels disgusted by scrolling and who doesn't even want to watch a TV show. It's the first step. After the 14 days, you decide if you want to continue or if you want to give up. If you do give up, just know I would consider you a bitch. I would consider you a weak-minded person. I would consider you as someone who doesn't really have that much self-respect. But obviously, it's a choice you have to make. After the 14 days, after you stop watching short-form content, you then go on to the next thing. What's the next most damaging thing that I'm doing on the internet? Maybe it's watching TV shows. Maybe it's watching Mr. Beast videos. You have to figure this stuff out yourself. Then you go 14 days without that, and obviously also without short-form content, right? Then you peel away one layer of the onion, which is what you're doing now. By you clicking on this video, you have chosen to go on this challenge. And also, before I continue with this video, click on the first link in the description if you want guaranteed results. I will basically pull you through the onion method, help you scratch off all the layers of the onion. So yeah, once you've peeled off the first, so basically this is what you're doing right now. You clicked on this video, you're peeling off the first layer of the onion. Then after 14 days, you can decide, okay, do I want to try and put the layer back on? Or do I want to continue? Do I want to peel away the next layer? Do I want to then peel off the next layer? And the next layer and the next layer until eventually screen time is not a problem for me anymore. So that's a conscious decision you have to make after the 14 days. I would just suggest try and do some of the friction stuff. I could help you with it, obviously, but just focus on the substitution. If you have some form of willpower, if you can control yourself in some way, if you are disciplined in some areas of life, for example, you can actually like hit workouts consistently, you can actually like work on your business consistently, you can do some of these disciplined habits, then I think you could do it with willpower, but some people can't do it. And at that point, you have to leverage friction. And I would say, for most people, you should leverage friction, but to make it easier for you, just try and focus on the substitution. So yeah, I challenge you to go 14 days without scrolling any short form content. So click on the first link in the description if you want guaranteed results. Take some action and have a good rest of your day. See you, brother.